Hi there, my name's James Eaton, and this week's video is coming to you from Woodlands Adventure Park. And as you can see behind me, this is the Sea Dragon. So I want to tell you a story about when I went on the Sea Dragon with my eldest son Edward. He's been wanting to go on this for a very long time, but unfortunately he was below the height restriction. But then he wasn't. So we went on the Sea Dragon and he was absolutely terrified, and to be honest, so was I. So we managed to put up with it and get through it by just breathing and relaxing and breathing and relaxing. It's a bit like, you know, when you go in your car and you go over a humpback bridge and you feel that sense of sort of vertigo. It's like that continually. So we're breathing through it and starting to see that it was okay, it was okay. And then when we got to the bottom, he said, "Daddy, can we do it again?" This is him down here. Can we do it again? So I reluctantly said, "Yes, let's do it again." And the next time we did it, he started to relax very naturally, and he didn't need me to hold his hand and put my arm around his shoulder anymore. It started to be very natural, easing, softening into it. And then we got to the bottom and he said, "Daddy, can we do it again?" So I reluctantly said yes, and then off we went up onto the Sea Dragon. And this time his hands were in the air. What were you doing? You putting your hands up like this and just screaming and shouting and just being full of life, full of joy. And when we got to the bottom and stepped off, he was just jumping up and down, just like so happy, so alive, so much energy, because all that contracted, held energy of fear, I can't do it, it just released. Just put it in the bin there. So, what am I trying to say here? Well, when we feel that contracted energy, that fear, I can't do it, I'm not enough, I can't possibly do this, I'm not worth this, then we feel separate, we feel limited, we feel isolated, we feel that lonely, that nobody understands us, and all those things. But when we have the courage to face into that, to soften into that, we see that actually it's okay. And the consequence of that is that all of that held energy is released. It's released, and we just feel so alive and so full of life. So that's essentially what this message is about. It's about realizing what we are deeply, and then from that place allowing all of that contraction and holding to begin to release, so that we can fully live, fully shine. Off goes the Sea Dragon again, and I think we're going now to Trauma Tower. So, wow. Hopefully I'll see you next week.